Picture this. One ordinary guy from a rainy, gray city in America, buried under deadlines and a failing marriage, books a cheap flight to the Philippines for exactly 1 week. 7 sun-soaked days to escape, recharge, and forget his miserable life back home. But as the plane touches down in Manila's humid chaos on that fateful morning in 2005, something magical hits him like a warm ocean wave. And from that moment, he never looks back, never boards that return flight, because the Philippines grabs his soul and refuses to let go. His name is Mike Thompson, 35 years old, a mid-level accountant with tired eyes and a heart full of regrets. He grabs his backpack, steps into the sticky air buzzing with jeepneys honking, street vendors shouting, and smiles everywhere brighter than the tropical sun, thinking, "This is just a break," then back to reality. But reality? Reality was about to get rewritten forever. Day 1, he heads straight to Boracay, that powdery white sand paradise where the water's so clear you can see fish dancing below your feet. He flops onto a hammock with a San Miguel beer, watches golden sunsets paint the sky, and for the first time in years, laughs out loud at nothing. Just pure joy bubbling up. By day 2, he's island hopping on a rickety banca boat, snorkeling with sea turtles that glide like ancient spirits, and sharing adobo with local fishermen who treat him like family after 5 minutes. "Kumusta, pare?" they say, slapping his back. And Mike feels seen, alive, not just another cog in a machine. Then, on night 3 at a beach bonfire, enter Maria, a fierce, laughing teacher from a nearby barrio with eyes like midnight stars and a voice that sings karaoke better than anyone. She's there with friends, strumming a guitar, and when their gazes lock over glowing embers, sparks fly hotter than the chili in her quinoa. They talk till dawn about dreams, hardships, and how life's too short for regrets. Mike's week flies, diving in Apo Reef, where coral gardens explode in color, hiking chocolate hills that look like God's playground, devouring halo that melts regrets away, and every night, more time with Maria, whose kindness wraps around him like a woven banig mat. Flight day looms, day 7, suitcase half-packed, heart pounding. He kisses her goodbye at the airport, promises to visit again. But as the cab weaves through Manila traffic, past kids flying kites and old folks chewing betel nut, a voice screams inside, "Don't go, idiot! This is home!" He turns the cab around, heart racing faster than a tricycle on steroids, runs back to her tiny sari-sari store, drops to one knee. "Maria, teach me to stay!" Visa woes hit hard. Extensions at immigration offices hotter than sinigang, paperwork mountains taller than Mayon volcano. But love fuels him. He sells his condo back home online, cashes out savings, and dives in head first. First year? Culture shock, tsunami, power outages during steamy nights, jeepneys packed like sardines, monsoon floods turning streets to rivers. But Maria's family adopts him. Lola teaching lumpia rolls, Tate fixing his rusty bike, and fiestas where the whole barangay dances tinikling till dawn, barefoot and blissful. He starts small. A dive shop in Moalboal, teaching gringos to swim with whale sharks that dwarf your fears. Business booms as word spreads about the American who chose paradise over paychecks. Typhoon Frank roars in 2008, wiping out his shop, waves swallowing boats like snacks. Mike and Maria huddle in a church, praying with hundreds, then rebuild together, neighbors sharing rice and hope, proving Pinoy's bayanihan spirit unbreakable as carabao horns. Marriage in 2009, simple beach ceremony. Maria in a flowing terno, Mike in barong, vows exchanged under palm whispers. Twins arrive a year later. Sophia and Mateo, squirming bundles of giggles with Mike's blue eyes and Maria's fire. Challenges mount. Missing mom's Thanksgiving turkey. Battling scammers eyeing his shop. Heat that fries eggs on sidewalks. Traffic jams where karaoke blasts from every corner. But joys eclipse them all. Watching Sophia dance at school programs. Mateo spearfishing like a mini-merman. Family cockpit fights over the last lechon slice. And endless adventures. Climbing Tal Volcano's steaming crater. Sailing Palawan's underground river where bats flutter like confetti. Volunteering at Tondo slums to feed kids who smile bigger than billionaires. 10 years in, Mike's a naturalized Pinoy, fluent in Taglish, grilling inihaw at every block party. 20 years now, shop's a chain, grandkids on the way, body tanned leathery, but spirit forever young. Why never leave? Back home, Mike says, feet in the sand, Maria's hand in his. Life's a checklist. Job, mortgage, divorce papers. Here, it's a heartbeat. Genuine people who share their last rice, laughter louder than traffic, love deeper than the Philippine trench. The Philippines didn't just change me, it saved me. Hurricanes come, elections rage, world spins mad. But Mike's anchored. 1 week became eternity because, in this archipelago of 7,641 islands, he found his true north. Family, freedom, and a life where every day feels like winning the lottery. And as the sun dips into the Sulu Sea, painting the sky in fiesta colors, Mike whispers to the waves, "Best decision ever," proving that sometimes the greatest adventures start with a single impulsive ticket and end with a heart that beats Pinoy forever.